Sir, you have no authority for what you're about to state because what you're about to state is incorrect. That's not the way it works. You don't get to make the rules.
I'm not.
I'm ordering a competency.
It's against my religion to adhere or to assimilate to any statutory.
As it stands right now, this proceeding is not on indigenous land.
Well, that's a matter of perspective, sir.
It is. And the only perspective that's going to matter on that is mine. Young man, you're going to figure out something. We're playing by my rules, not yours. So do not say anything because you're going to figure that out real soon. I said you can go.
I am Tariq Maratari the executor of the Tariq Maratari Living Trust.
Welcome back, guys. Today's courtroom disaster puts Judge Simpson face to face with one of the most hard-headed sovereign citizens we've seen in a while. This guy storms and acting like he found some secret loophole nobody else knows about. He keeps repeating things like, "I don't recognize this court," and "I'm a private citizen," like saying random legal buzzwords is going to make the charges disappear. You can tell he's completely winging it, throwing out internet law nonsense and hoping something sticks. But Judge Simpson shuts it down almost immediately, and from there the entire hearing starts going off the rails fast. The tension builds with every answer, and it becomes obvious this judge is running out of patience. While you're watching, let me know in the comments. Do you think this guy actually believes the sovereign citizen stuff, or is he just trying to stall and avoid consequences? Let's jump into the case and break down this mess.
And the registered owner of the Tariq Maratari ex relatione Kingdom Wilson estate.
Right. So you are appearing here without an attorney. I do have to advise you that you are charged with the offense of fleeing and eluding in the third degree under the Motor Vehicle Code. That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and or a $1,000 fine plus court costs. Additionally, the Secretary of State could suspend your driving privileges for up to a year. Do you understand that, sir?
I comprehend.
Do you understand?
I comprehend, yes.
The court has to further advise you that if you wish to be represented by counsel, the court would ensure that counsel would be appointed to represent you in this matter and that you would have counsel if you could not afford to hire counsel yourself. I also wish to advise you that the court would be treating you the same as it would the people in this case. There are certain dangers to representing yourself in this matter, in that you will be required to abide by the Michigan court rules, the Michigan rules of evidence, and all of the cases and statutory requirements. You understand that?
I do not.
You do not. What is it about that you do not understand?
It's against my religion to adhere or to assimilate to any statutory.
Sir, I'm not asking anything about your religion. It is irrelevant to me. I am indicating that in this proceeding, you will be required to abide by the rules of this court. Do you understand that?
I'm having a hard time understanding why or how religion doesn't play a role.
How what?
How religion does not play a role.
Religion does not play a role in what I do or what this court does. There are certain rules of this court established by the legislature and the Michigan Supreme Court regarding how these particular proceedings will be conducted. These proceedings will be conducted in accord with those rules. Do you understand that, sir?
Well, according to the American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, as well as the international or the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, the state and the governments should...
Sir, you have no authority for what you're about to state because what you're about to state is incorrect.
Oh, I am an indigenous person.
No, sir, what you're about to state is incorrect.
This is exactly why Judge Simpson is becoming one of my favorite judges to watch. He doesn't sit there entertaining sovereign citizen nonsense for 20 minutes while the courtroom turns into a circus. He cuts straight through it with logic, facts, and just enough sarcasm to let everyone know he's heard this act 1,000 times before. Meanwhile, this guy keeps rambling about immunity, contracts, and fake legal theories like he's reading off a Facebook post from 2012. It's honestly wild how confident some of these people are while being completely wrong. They walk into court thinking a few internet phrases are enough to overpower actual law. At this point, the hearing feels less like a legal proceeding and more like watching somebody slowly embarrass themselves in public. Judge Simpson stays calm, but you can tell he's getting tired of performance. Let me know if you think courts should start cracking down harder on these sovereign citizen antics, or if this chaos is just entertaining to watch. Let's get back into it.
Well,
If you were on indigenous lands, if that's where you're going, then maybe you might be right. As it stands right now, this proceeding is not on indigenous land.
well, that's a matter of perspective, sir.
It is, and the only perspective that's going to matter on that is mine. We are not on indigenous lands subject to indigenous or tribal rules.
Is
You
there a
are
law?
subject to the rules of the Michigan Supreme Court as they are promulgated, both in terms of procedure and evidence. Do you understand that that's what's happening, sir?
I do not.
What is it that you do not understand?
I don't understand.
Because I'm going to tell you something, sir. If you are unable to establish or understand what I'm saying, and go through this with you again, I have to assume that there may be some reason why you don't understand. This court will take precautions to protect your rights, and I will be sending you for a competency evaluation to make sure that you are competent to stand trial and to stand in these proceedings.
Well, I would agree to a competency if the prosecution, as well as the court and the officers, agree to take a competency.
That's not the way it works. You don't get to make the rules.
I'm not.
I'm ordering a competency.
I'm not making.
Defendant is ordered for a forensic evaluation. I will set a competency hearing in this matter for July 25th, 2024. At what time? At 9 a.m. Now, sir, I'm going to ask you this
Yes, sir.
because it's going to depend on where you may be staying for a period of time. If they send you information as to when you have your forensic interview,
Yes, sir.
are you going to cooperate and attend that interview?
Under threat, duress, and coercion. Yes.
Pardon?
Under threat, duress, and coercion. Yes.
No. Not how it works.
I don't.
I'm asking you, are you voluntarily going to cooperate?
I say yes.
You can feel the pressure building inside this courtroom now. Judge Simpson is barely holding on to his patience while this sovereign citizen keeps pushing every button possible. The guy talks like he's delivering groundbreaking legal knowledge, but really he's just spinning in circles and making himself look worse every minute. At this stage, the hearing feels like a slow-motion train wreck you can't stop watching. You can almost picture Judge Simpson counting in his head, trying not to hit this man with contempt right on the spot. Every time the defendant invents another fake legal phrase, the entire room somehow gets more awkward. The crazy part is that he genuinely seems convinced he's winning the argument, when in reality he's digging himself deeper with every sentence. Let's jump back in and see how much longer this disaster keeps going before everything completely blows up.
Pardon?
I mean, yeah. I mean, is this what are, excuse me, what are you relaying to in regard? What are you insinuating in regards to where I will stay for a time?
I'm going to make sure that we are going to have our forensic interview done. I've ordered a forensic interview. I am asking you whether or not, when given notice of that interview, whether or not you are going to voluntarily cooperate in that interview.
I will take the interview.
Excuse me?
I will take the interview.
Anything from the people?
With the court, ask the people to prepare the order for the competition.
Yes, please prepare the order for this. Is that your address, sir?
Excuse me? Yeah, that's correct.
All right, very good.
And so I will send a copy to that address.
Very good. All right. This time then bond is continued.
Yes, sir. And I'm sorry, can I get that date again, please, sir? If I can put it in my calendar.
July 25th, you were supposed to, so I'm assuming you're waiving it. You were supposed to file your motion with.
I
the
did.
court.
I filed it.
When did you file it?
I brought it in today.
Do we have it?
I gave it. I mean, it was stamped and everything. I gave it to the reception.
Why didn't you file it before today?
Well, as I stated at the last hearing,
No, don't go through what you
a week.
stated at the last hearing.
Well, you
You
asked.
knew that, no, you knew it was supposed to be filed before the day. Young man, you're gonna
That's it.
figure out something. We're playing by my rules, not yours. So you do not say anything because you're gonna figure that out real soon. Do they have it?
I have not received a response yet.
Since I'm sending in for a competency, I can't hear that. I can't hear his motion in any event. So I won't hear his motion at this time. He'll have to refile it timely if he's determined to be competent. So I'll have his bond continue. He can go. What?
I didn't get the last part that you said. The bond continued and what?
I said you can go.
Oh, okay, no problem.
If Judge Simpson looked at me the way he looked at this guy, I'd probably start apologizing instantly. That stare alone could make somebody rethink every bad decision they ever made. But somehow sovereign citizens always act completely immune to embarrassment. This guy walked into court acting like he unlocked a hidden secret to the Constitution, only to fall apart the second real legal questions started coming his way. He kept hiding behind internet buzzwords and fake courtroom theories instead of taking responsibility for anything. And honestly, with this dude, it didn't even feel genuine. He came across way too confident and rehearsed, like he already knew the script was nonsense, but hoped repeating enough times might somehow work. That's what makes Judge Simpson so satisfying to watch. He doesn't let the courtroom turn into a comedy show, and he refuses to play along with obvious nonsense. He keeps things moving, stays in control, and actually forces people to deal with reality. And honestly, this stuff goes beyond just one defendant. These sovereign citizen stunts waste court time, delay cases, and clog up the system for everybody else. It's basically people trying to argue feelings against actual law and expecting it to work. Let me know what you thought about this case. Did Judge Simpson handle it perfectly, or would you have lost patience way sooner? And if you enjoy courtroom chaos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe because these wild hearings somehow keep getting crazier every single day.